Welcome to this week's Roni's Remedy. I'm Roni, and I've got your remedy for all life's problems. Welcome to the show. I think this is number 4 or 5. I lost track, but my guest today is a very special woman. I wore my workout clothes for her because she owns a workout studio. This is Amandelyn Taylor from Tranquility Wellness Studio. Correct? I said it right? Right?
You got it.
Okay, I got it. All right. So I met her on Facebook. She messaged me randomly, and then we started to talk. And I used to do meditation classes there. I've kind of taken a hiatus from those, but the center itself is just freaking gorgeous. Like, she has a huge projection screen, and so many yoga instructors work there. And like, you've just created this wellness studio in Yuma. So let's just get to know you. So how did you come to Yuma, and what all does your studio offer?
Came to Yuma because my husband they're always Marines. Gotta get that one right. Once a Marine, always a Marine. So came to Yuma because my husband got stationed here, and he retired about 2 years ago. Wow. And we decided to stay here because we were tired of moving.
Yes.
And
I hear that.
Yeah. And then I was working on the base. I did cybersecurity for the military.
Oh yeah, so cybersecurity, like you're all into computers. And she doesn't look like she'd be, You don't look like that.
I'm a nerd.
She's a nerd. But when we started talking about this, I was like, I love that. I'm into computers too.
Yeah.
Like, I love learning how they work. So what was that like, doing cybersecurity? Or can you talk about it?
Oh yeah. Well, I did it. So I'm prior Navy. I did Navy for 4 years, and then got out, was a contractor. I did mine warfare before I did cybersecurity, so looking for mines in the water.
Whoa.
I used to evaluate all the ships. We had dolphins, we had seals.
Oh my goodness.
That looked for mines in the water.
Cool.
And that was fun. And then I moved to Camp Pendleton, and I worked there for the Marine Corps as a government civilian. That's where I started doing cybersecurity.
Wow.
But I worked in NATO, so we got to go to like so many different countries. I've been to the Middle East. Not fun, Middle East.
Okay, I won't
go. Been there 3 times.
I haven't been there, and I won't go.
3 times in the Middle East.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was a trip. I learned a lot. Met a lot of cool people.
So then you land in Yuma, and you're here.
Mm-hmm.
And what spurred the idea of, I want to open was it like, I want to do yoga? Or like, what was your thought?
So I had quit my job on base, and then I was bored. So I was doing yoga like 2 times a day, and realized like how good, like I have PTSD. So realized how much better I felt, like calmer. I was getting better sleep. I was able to come off a lot of my medications that I was taking. And
see, these are the benefits of yoga people don't realize. They think, let me just do downward dog and I'm done. No, there's so much that goes into it. The breathing, the meditation, the centering. I do it too. I absolutely love yoga.
Yeah, I see your video.
Yeah.
You and the kids.
Me and my daughter doing one. That was she likes it too. We all do it.
It's good for kids too.
Yeah. And you have kids classes.
Yes.
Which is, I know some studios in town do, but yours really does like the swinging. What is it? The aerial?
Aerial.
Yeah. Anyways, back to how it started. We're jumping ahead.
Yeah, so I was just doing yoga, and then I was like, I'll get my certification to be a yoga instructor. And I went to school in Joshua Tree for 2 weeks, and it was like a cool experience.
That's neat.
I came back home, and I just had this idea, or like a dream. I was like, see, this is where
you're like, I saw it, and it's gonna happen. So how did your husband think? He was probably like, what do you want to open?
You're
what?
Crazy. Yeah. How do you go from working for the military for 21 years to wanting to open a yoga studio?
And to me, like, that doesn't seem crazy at all.
Wasn't.
Why would you not want to maybe change what you've been doing for 21 years?
Exactly.
But we're a lot alike like that, where we're switching constantly. Like, change is constant and growth is good. So what was it like opening a center? Was it hard?
Stressful.
Yeah, I bet.
It's tough. I was doing everything by myself for the first couple years. And then, I was like
teaching all the classes?
14-hour days, teaching a lot of class before I got all the instructors, teaching a lot of the classes, and then all the admin, the website, answering
payroll,
emails, everything. Yeah.
So how long has it been open?
It'll be 3 years. 3 years in next month.
How do you feel now?
so much better.
Yeah, well, you have help.
I have help now, yeah.
She has Renata,
Renata
who's
is
amazing.
Amazing,
She's
yes.
like the manager, I would say.
Yes.
And then there's so many instructors. I met everybody. The center's beautiful. Where's it located?
3310 South Avenue 8E.
Yeah, it's behind the 4th Ave.
Yes, across
gym.
from Walmart, behind all that massive car wash that everyone loves.
I know. So there's like the Foothills 4th Ave and the car wash, and then you're next to like, what is it, the Domino's?
Domino's, yes.
But like, it's awesome and it's beautiful. If you haven't been there, go check it out. It's calming, like the second you walk in, you know, and I absolutely love it. So, yeah, we'll talk more about it at the end, but like, so before we get into our awesome questions, like, what do you offer there?
Yoga, hot yoga, aerial yoga, Pilates, Tai Chi, guided relaxation, stretch and restores. Goodness, what else?
We have like the sound bed.
Yeah, vibroacoustic therapy.
Vibroacoustic therapy.
Yes.
That's amazing.
The bed vibrates, and then also you listen to binaural beats in the headphones, which goes through into the bed, so the music plays with the bed, and it just plays 2 different frequencies in each ear, so eventually it calms your brain and just calms your nervous system.
And didn't you say that was kind of like for PTSD?
Yes.
Like people with PTSD.
When I can't sleep, I'll wake up at 3 in the morning and not be able to go back to sleep, and I'll go to the studio, get in there, and I will wake up drooling on myself. It's just,
it works.
It works.
I love it.
I will tell you.
I love it. Well, I'm excited to have you on. You have a lot of experience with PTSD, with what it is to work through that and anxiety and depression and stuff. So I was excited to have you on to answer some questions. But everyone go check out Tranquility Wellness Studio. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And it's one of a kind, for sure. So I'm super proud of you. You're like, don't make me cry.
Yeah, I'm biting the inside of my lip.
Oh, she's a crier. I love it.
I'm a crier.
We always talk about that. We'll cry over commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into the questions, but I forgot. Shout out to Nurse Jackie. I don't know which camera I'm looking at, but shout out to Nurse Jackie from Sonoran Signature. That was the name. And she made me a Roni's Remedy cup. She was my guest 2 weeks ago, and she made some cups for the Yuma son, and I just love them. So go check out Sonoran Signature if you want to get some beautiful cups. I love that. It's going to be right here forever. So here's the fun part. I'm going to shake it up for you.
Okay.
There's nothing in here that'll bite you. All right, ready? Here we go. Ooh, looks like a long one.
It's a big one. Of course.
Okay, here we go.
Good thing I got my glasses on. I have a coworker who I've become friends with. We talk every day and get along great. Recently, they told me they saw a job listing for our company that would be a step up from the position they are in now. They told me they were going to apply for it. When I let them know I also saw the position and already had applied for it, they seemed to get upset.
We're both like,
Uh-oh.
fighting.
Yeah. Even though I had stated they would be a good fit, that I would be happy for them if they were selected, and I did not show any competitiveness. I am not sure what I'm supposed to do now, as there is tension. Should I have not told them I also applied? Hiding under my desk.
Okay, and I always like, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but like, what do you think? What would you, if someone came to you and said this, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that I applied for it also.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
It's only fair.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, one person can't win everything.
Yeah, it just sounds like jealousy. So the question is, should I not have told them? No, like, I can be open and honest. Exactly. I could say, hey, that position, like, since when did the person think that position was just for them? Exactly. It's for the entire company. So it's a little bit of weirdness, a little bit of awkwardness. But, sometimes when you do work in a company, you are going against your friends for a raise or whatever. You kind of have to just take it in stride and have humility about it. Like, oh, I got it, great. Oh, I didn't get it, maybe next time.
Yeah.
So have you ever dealt with anything like that? Because you were in the military.
I worked for the Marine Corps.
So what happened? Like, would you all fight for like a rank?
Yes,
to go up and rank?
Move up. Oh yeah.
Wow.
It was constant. Some of the stuff I can't say on video.
It's private.
Yeah. Well, because of like me as a female in the military, it was hard for me because I was one of the only females that did my job.
Wow.
So working with a bunch of men that are really good at the same job, it was hard to move up.
Yeah.
But also when you do move up, they're like, how'd you get that?
Oh, okay. The
Yeah.
double standard came in.
Yes.
Of, oh, she didn't use her brains.
Yes.
She used something else, which
she's
is
a
like
pretty
so
girl.
lame, though.
was-
Oh, I used my face. Like,
Yeah.
no, I used this thing in my head called a brain.
Exactly.
Because I'm smart.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we can't even talk about that. I just get so upset. I'm like, stop it. So, but you did it, though. Like, you
yeah.
would just work through it
Yes.
and continue up.
And then you just learn not to care about what other people think. As
love
long as
that.
you're doing good and you know you're doing good, you're doing amazing at your job, you got hired for that reason.
I kind of feel like you can apply that with everything in life.
With everything.
Like if you were doing good at being a parent, a person, sister, mom, wife, whatever your title may be, if you know that you're doing the best you can, it doesn't matter what anybody says.
Exactly.
But it took me a long time to realize that. I'm 40.
Oh, girl. I'll be 47 this year, and it took me until a couple of years ago to figure that one out. I cared too much about what other people think.
Yes, and that's a normal human trait.
It is.
I don't think I've met a single person that came out of the womb that was like, I don't care what people think. You know, it's a learned thing to let people's opinions just roll off your back.
Yeah.
Because in the end, it doesn't matter anyways. You know?
Everyone has an opinion, and we all have different perceptions of things. So it's you can never be like on point with what somebody is feeling or thinking.
Correct. Yeah, so in terms of this, like, still be friends. It's okay that you guys both applied for the job. And honestly, if that person's going to be that upset that you applied for the same position, like, they're not a very good friend. Real friends are excited for each other. Like, no matter what the competition is, you put the jealousy to the side. You love each other and you want to see each other continue to grow.
Yes.
So this doesn't seem like a very good friend.
No.
And I don't know. I'm like, cut them out of your life. But like,
Well, that's what the Mel Robbins thing. Just let them.
let them. That's all very popular these days,
It
right?
is,
I always hear that saying, let them. Just let them. Let them be upset.
Exactly.
What are you going to do anyways?
And it's not affecting you, like the fact that they're making you uncomfortable, that's their problem.
And then it's my problem though if I'm letting you bother me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we could just go into this one forever. So we throw them and we roll them up and then we throw it at the camera. She's like, you're crazy. What am I doing here? All right, here, ready? Geez, pick a shorter one this time.
I know.
Here we go.
Novel.
I
saw
Some
it
people
on
are
the-
long-winded. It's okay. Okay, this one's better.
We got a lot to say.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. I love when the guests are like, crap.
My husband has a work wife,
Oh.
and I find it super uncomfortable. I want to be the only one in his life called wife, and he thinks I am making a big deal about it. I don't have a work husband, and I never would. How can I get him to see this really hurts my feelings, and he needs to stand up for me, for better or for worse?
Okay. What do you think?
I mean, I've had work husbands.
Are you serious? You
Oh,
have?
it's just-
No judgment.
Joking. Like, to me, it's a joke.
Okay.
Like-
okay. And your husband didn't care?
No.
Ah.
I joke. I wouldn't call them my work
Yeah.
wife if I were him. Yeah. And then I would express to them, because, I would get mad if my husband had a work wife.
Yes. I would too.
I would just be like, hey, this is my really good friend or my buddy, instead of,
So if we have jobs, we're going to have coworkers, and they're going to be of the opposite sex. But there has to be boundaries. Like there has to be boundaries, and there has to be a line drawn to how far that goes. So this wife, the real wife, is saying, I don't like that. I don't like that he says this is his work wife. Like, I'm the wife.
Yes.
So I would definitely not be okay with this either.
well, and they spend more time with
The
them
work.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You spend so much of your life at work. Like you might see your family for like 4 hours at night, and then the rest of the day you're at your work wife, house.
Yeah.
I would also find it super uncomfortable. I relate with that also. My husband was in the restaurant industry for 10 years, and there was women servers and women cooks and this and that, but like we never had an issue with that. Like we never had an issue with him being flirty or talking about a girl. He actually hated all of his coworkers, so it was good.
There you go. Just tell her that. Get him to hate all of them.
He'd come home and be like, oh my God, let me vent, you know?
Yeah, just make them all mad, then you won't have a problem.
But no matter where you go, you're going to be working with the opposite sex. Honestly, this comes down to a level of trust.
Yes.
Do you think that?
Yes, definitely.
So how have you and your husband like worked through trust?
Oh gosh.
It's hard.
It is.
Okay,
Yeah.
it really is.
I worked with all male. My job, I worked with all males, so it was always like, why are you spending so much time with this person and this person? I'm like, oh, it's
We literally have to.
yeah,
Yeah.
coworkers. But yeah, I think it is just the little things will
Yeah.
bug, like calling her
Yeah.
his work wife.
Yep.
That's a big word.
And her question is, how can I get him to see this really hurts my feelings and he needs to stand up for me? Well, I don't know if he needs to stand up for you, but he needs to just say like, hey, I'm not going to call you my work wife anymore. My real wife doesn't like it. Why can't you just say that? You know?
Exactly.
And then that chick gets mad. I'd be like, okay, then like, what's going on here? You know? Like there's
Maybe
there's something deeper,
Yes.
you know, going on. So it would hurt my feelings too. Just tell your husband the truth.
Exactly.
I don't want you to call her that
being
anymore.
open, because there's a lot of things, like me and my husband are 180 when we think, like our perception of things. So for like years, he would go on and like tell a certain joke and he thought it was hilarious. Oh no, actually it was him eating food off people's plates.
You think that's funny?
He thought it was cute.
Like random people?
I would get my dinner,
Oh, okay.
me and my son.
Oh, okay.
We confronted him on it just recently.
We're like laughing.
But yeah,
over
we
here.
would get our food and he's like, he would think like this cute little smirk and he'd take food off our plate and like, that's really good. I'm like, dude, I haven't even touched my plate yet. Why
yeah,
would
but
you
still
do
have
that?
yours. Why are you eating mine?
Yeah, I'm like, eat your own food. And he'd do it to my son all the time. He calls it dad tax. And me and my son finally confronted him and we're like, dude, this is like,
Stop eating our food.
that's intrusive. You're touching my food before I can even put it in my mouth.
If you want some, ask. Right?
Exactly.
Like have politeness about
That's
it.
what we told him.
Yeah. I'm
We're
cool
just
with
like,
you trying it.
Yeah,
But
just
like, I'm
ask.
hungry.
I want to eat.
That's hilarious. See, like the little things in marriage, you know, it's
is.
always the freaking little things. It's not the big things. It's the little things.
It is, yeah.
I
'Cause he
can-
thought
I
it
can-
was the cutest thing ever, and I'm
It's
like,
not.
no,
It's not. I can say the opposite. Like my mom will have her food and then she'll want to give it to everybody before she eats it. I'm like, Mom, eat your food. Like we have our own food. She's like, you want some? You want some? To all the kids. I'm like, I'm trying to get them to eat what I got them, you know? So like, it's always these weird things, you
Yeah.
know, but
We all
that's
see
really
differently.
funny.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, that was a good one. Work on the trust. Maybe don't be so paranoid and just tell your husband, I don't
Yeah,
like this.
Just be open.
Just be open. Just be real. You know? Do you want to throw it?
Yeah.
Any of them. Here we go.
Oh, at the camera? Oh, it did its own thing.
Okay,
like
here we
an
go.
airplane.
Let's do another one. Shake it. Here we go.
You got a lie.
There's so many. I've been doing this a long time.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Question. I'm considering pulling my kids out of the American education system. Ooh, we talk about this a
We
lot.
just did.
Yeah. I feel truth isn't being taught in classrooms. Guns are being brought to campus, and the lunches are deplorable. I'm mad at the school system in this country has been able to get away with this. My kids don't want to leave their schools because of their friends. How could I switch them to homeschooling and not traumatize them? Stand up for truth. Ooh,
Wow.
yeah.
So we've been friends for a little while. Didn't you homeschool?
I tried it.
Yeah, but right, but
It's a
you
lot.
did it for a while.
Yeah.
So why though? Why did you want to homeschool?
Same reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guns coming into the schools.
Well, how old was your son when you started homeschooling?
He did it the first half of this year, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because
Because he graduated, I liked the school he was going through from 1st to 5th grade.
okay.
And then when he, I didn't know the 6th grade wasn't part of elementary anymore.
Yeah, it's some districts are different. Sometimes it'll go like K through 5. Sometimes it'll go K through 6, and then their junior high is only 7th and 8th, which
Yeah.
wasn't like that for me. My junior high was 6th, 7th, 8th. So like I don't get it.
Yeah.
They've changed it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was scared to put him in with like bigger kids,
Yeah.
like especially high schoolers. And I was just like, I'm gonna keep it home for a little bit.
Yeah.
But
How old is he now?
He's 12 now.
Okay, so is he back in school? Okay, and how do you feel about that?
I feel there's stuff that goes on that I'm not happy with, and it hurts my heart. But
Yeah. But I feel like each family has to do what works for them, though. My kids have been in the school system for Kemper is now 16. So since he was 5, we've been doing the public school system. And Keen is in 2nd grade, and Remy just graduated pre-K last night. Aww. And so, but we are starting homeschool. So as of now, she'll start kindergarten with me at home. Keen will start 3rd grade with me at home, and Kemper is transitioning to ASU Prep Digital online.
That's what my son did.
Are you serious? I've heard so many great things, and you're the 2nd person in a week that's told me that. I'm like, it's a sign.
Yeah, so, it's really good.
We've already done it though. Like we're in the enrollment process, and you can take college credits, and you can do these awesome things. So like, all of those reasons that person said is half of the reasons we are pulling our kids out of the school system.
Yeah.
And I don't want to down the school system. I don't want to get any hate letters that like
it's not the school.
They're not for school. If that's what works for your family and maybe your job situation, not everybody can homeschool.
Yeah.
I do this. I do work from home. I specifically do that so I can be there for the kids. You know, like I've made my life kind of revolve around their schedules, but I've never homeschooled before and I have no clue what I'm doing. And so I'm just going to be thrown into it.
It's good. I loved having my son and being able to but he's the only child.
Yeah,
so that's
I have
another
3.
thing. Yeah.
It's going to be a handful.
Yes. It's a lot of work, but it's definitely, you get to teach them what you want them to learn.
And that was one of the biggest things I heard where they were like, why wouldn't you want to be their biggest influence? And I was like, boom, like a light bulb went off in my head. Because, you know, we live our lives a certain way of maybe different than other people. And I'd like to be in a little bit more control of the influences.
Especially when they're young.
Yes.
Because that's when they soak it all up.
You know, Remedy has such a sparkle and shine. And I'm like, I don't want to lose that. I need to protect that. Yes. Like at all, she's 4, you know.
And I felt that same way with my son. Yeah. It's like he's so innocent and sweet and caring. And when you go to schools like that, there's bullies and people don't
breaks my heart.
Understand you. So yeah.
And every kid learns different. I'm tired of the blankets over kid. Yes. Oh, take this test and then you're dumb or smart. That's not how it works. And it was my 8-year-old that brought to light homeschooling. Like I could see his light dimming. He's an artist, he's a guitarist, he's a deep thinker, he feels everything. And then you kind of start to see him like, but he'd get home and he'd be so tired. And I'm like, what's wrong? And he's like, we just work all day. Why do I have to sit in a desk all day? You know, and I'm like, he just really made me start to evaluate what I'm doing to him.
You're not doing it to him.
Well, you know what I mean.
It is,
it was the traditional way of thinking that I was brought up with. That like, you go to school, you get your diploma, you go to college. Like, but why does it have to be that way?
My son said that. My mom's, what did he say? He's like, Mom, we spend half the day standing in lines going from one room to the next.
And we could get in a whole other subject about that. Like, what are they trying to turn the kids into? Workers? You know, like...
there's so many different things that you can look at with that.
I know. And so I'm grateful to have a husband that, like, supports this. He's all for it. You know, we're going to do the ESA scholarship. We're going to try this out. I've met a lot of homeschool moms, and they're like, we'll get together every week, you know? So
there's a ton... In Yuma, there's at least a couple groups of homeschool. Yeah. So there's so many resources for homeschool around here.
Yes, and so the question is, how can I switch them to homeschooling and not traumatize them? I don't know if you can. You might have, there's gonna be a change.
Well, it is. Yeah. It's meeting up with those groups of homeschool kids because they meet up. I have them come to the studio for aerial classes.
I love that. I'll be going. Group stuff. We're gonna have to start going.
Yes.
So like, I think you cannot traumatize them if you are with them and present every step of the way. If you're like, we're doing this together, I'm learning just like you, and we're gonna do this together. So as long as you just hold their hand through it and still give them a social life.
Yes.
That's the number one question imperative. They get. Why are your kids weird? Because they're homeschooled?
Yeah. We don't just lock them in the house all day. They do get out.
You do what I say. No, we're going to have friends. Like, I promise.
They actually have more time to do stuff. Yes. When my son was in homeschool, he was doing piano lessons. He was doing German lessons and
Yep, that's our plan, is to get Keen in guitar lessons and Remy in dance. And like the flexibility of being able to control what we do, when we do, and not have an 8-hour block out of our day taken away from us. Like, and I just love them so much. I want to be around them. And I'm sure there'll be days where I'm like, okay, you guys need to go outside, and I'm locking the door. Like, that's all there is to it.
That's what happened to me when I was younger. Like,
Go play.
Kids nowadays are like always inside. Me, I'm like,
no.
I got locked out
Yeah.
after breakfast, came back in for lunch, got locked back out, came back in for dinner and a bath, and
then you went to bed.
Yeah.
And you know, growing up, I grew up in Farmington, New Mexico. Like, I'm from here, but I lived there from 3 to 11. So I kind of feel that was like my childhood. We would ride bikes through the neighborhood.
Yes.
We were out till it was dark. Like, it was safe. Today's a different time.
It is.
It is a different time. So I get that. I'm more paranoid probably than my mom was about letting my kids out, but I'll be with them.
Yeah.
Or their older brother will be with them, you know? So, but I mean, exactly. Kids are just inside too long. We need to get out, go do something, or even if it's just art or draw, or like you're saying, learn a musical instrument. Get off the screen.
Yes.
You know, so I'm all for that. This is a good question.
It was, yeah.
How much?
It's been like 26 minutes. You can do it
Yeah. My turn to throw? All right, next question. This was a good one. I'm glad you pulled that one. Whee!
That was good.
Okay, go ahead.
Because
I
we
don't have
both
to
went
hold
through it.
Yes. Because you did homeschool. So interesting. Oh, 2.
Put that one back. Question. The big holidays are coming up and I'm freaking out. My family always has so much drama. Oh, man.
Like, really? Me too.
I think we all do. No one gets along, but everyone is forced to get together and pretend to have fun. I want to pass on all the events, but don't want to hear it from them. Is there a way I can avoid the holiday altogether?
How are you a holiday person? No. Me neither. Oh, I thank you
I feel
so
like
much.
it just causes so much stress, like
Yeah.
having to buy gifts for people,
Yeah.
having to cook food for people you see once a year. Yes, I get it, but what we do for the holidays is if our close family wants to take a trip, instead of doing gifts, instead of having to go destroy somebody else's house and have them have to clean up the
and
aftermath.
host everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
And then, so what we do is we pick a place where we all want to go. We all get our separate rooms, so
I
then you
love
can
it.
disappear and go back if you don't want to be part of it, which I normally
There'll still be a
disappear.
little bit of drama, but at least you'll be on vacation.
Yes.
So you're like, okay, I'm going back to my room.
And then you have somewhere to disappear to. Like
love
that is what I've been, because I get overwhelmed. I can't
So
do this drama.
so did you do the traditional holiday and then realize that this is not for me anymore?
Yeah, growing up,
Yeah.
I did, but I never was a fan of it. To me, it was a lot of chaos.
Yeah, yeah.
And
a lot
people
of drama.
showing up when they didn't want to show up, and it just causes like an
Weirdness.
uneasy feeling.
That's right. Awkward. It's
Yeah.
awkward. It's weird. Yeah, growing up, we always did traditional holidays, traditional Christmas, traditional that, but not a lot of big family would like, not a lot of big groups. As I've gotten older, I've just realized how much I'm not a holiday person, and people are like, "You're a Grinch," and I'm
That's
like,
what I get
I
called.
hate being called that. I'm like, that is so rude.
It is rude.
Don't call me a Grinch because I don't want to celebrate like all of this like consumerism. Like, I could just flip it around, you know? But no, I love if people like Christmas, or if they like Thanksgiving, or if they like 4th of July. Good for you. It's just not me. It's not who I am.
Yeah.
I feel like every day is a gift to be alive. And so I'm excited for this random Wednesday here at the Yuma Sun, you know? So like, I don't need to celebrate these days, and just how much Christmas has turned into just gift giving and
Yes.
money spending.
And people going into debt because
Yeah.
of giving gifts to other people that most people won't even use those gifts.
And my kids, the gifts they get are broke in like a day.
Yes, yes.
Because they're savages.
It just turns into a pile of junk after a while.
Plastic junk.
Yes.
And so this is a whole other subject. You know, we could get into the consumerism of America, but like when it comes to that, you don't have to participate. If you don't want to go to a holiday, you can say, you know what? I kind of don't want to participate this year. Doesn't mean I don't love you guys. It just means that I kind of need a break. I want to try something new.
Yes.
You know, but some people are scared to say that to their family.
Oh, it's freeing to do that.
Yeah.
Because I just started doing it. There were so many times I went on trips that I didn't want to go, and then afterwards I ended up like, it takes me time to recover
That's
from
right.
coming back.
I've done the same.
Yeah, and then
I
I
should
finally
not have gone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I told my husband. I'm like, I need to start doing things for myself.
Yeah.
Things that I'm okay with doing, things that make me feel good. And I love everybody else, but like there's times when you need to tell yourself like,
No.
this is not good for me.
Yeah. And it's like, I think my last guest had said it, FOMO, fear of missing out. You're
yeah.
scared. They're going to be mad at me. Oh no, if I don't go to every
them.
single occasion.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to excommunicate me from the, well, who cares then?
No.
You know, that's
Maybe they'll realize
Yeah.
how much happy you are
Yeah.
and want to start doing the same thing.
Yeah, I'm surrounded with traditional people. And so it's really hard for me to speak that voice. My husband's in the middle. Like, he wants to go on the trips and do things like that, but then he also wants to please his other family. And I'm like, I'm just going to start going. Like, if you want to come, come. If you don't.
My husband said that recently. He's like, oh, we're going to go do this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, but why?
Why?
Well, because that's what
What's our
we
motives?
do. Yeah, because that's what we do. And I'm like,
I hate that
but
saying.
why? That's
Yeah.
not what I do anymore. Like
Yeah.
I used to, and it was just like, oh, I'm here.
This is what we do every year. That was like a big thing my husband said too. We go to this place every year. I'm like, why do we do the
Exactly.
same thing
Yes.
every year? It's like living Groundhog Day,
It
the
is.
Groundhog Year.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do it. So I'm of the same mind. I love this person. This person is starting to wake up. That's
Yes.
what I think.
It is.
And they're starting to be like, why do we do this? Well, I'm not going to do it. And it's not even fun. You get to see your drunk uncle fall down or punch somebody. Like, this isn't exciting. This is dangerous.
Yeah. Well, last year the tree caught on fire. You know,
And the
like,
turkey was burnt.
Yeah.
Like, so it's, we all hear about holidays. Some families are normal, okay? There are some families that have a great time with holidays and it's full of love. Mine was not like, I'm not saying my family didn't love me, but like it just wasn't like that Hallmark, you know? So now I'm like, And I love the whole trips thing. Like, instead of gifts, let's go do something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do something. Make memories together.
Memories matter so much more than a gift card.
Yes.
So that was a good question. I liked it a lot. Roll it up. Let's throw it. And I think we're done. Are we done? Okay. Whee!
Oh, I finally.
Wow, 4 questions on the ground. We went through a lot. Those were really good questions.
Those were really good.
And you had great responses. So thanks so much for coming on. One more time, tell people where to find you.
3310 South Avenue 8. Where am I? South Avenue 8E, right behind 4th Avenue Gym and across from the Walmart.
And what about socials?
Social is Instagram. See, I don't know how to do this.
It's just like Tranquility.
At Tranquility.
Just
Is that
type
how you
in
do it?
Tranquility Wellness Studio and it
Yes.
pops up. And it's got like the little logo, like the, what is it called?
Lotus.
Yes, and it's beautiful. And go check it. Are you on Facebook?
Facebook,
Instagram?
Instagram.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and
I
go
don't
check
do
out the
social.
studio. You can go to the website, sign up for a class. Like, just go enjoy it. Bring your kid. There's aerials. Like, there's all
Oh, we
sorts
just
of
started
stuff.
a Mommy Me Pilates.
I saw that
Oh gosh, this
with
Saturday.
the babies.
Yes.
Aw.
I
So-
get to play with the babies.
And like the moms get to get some exercise.
Yes.
And socialize. Because you know, as a mom, you just get isolated kind of at home. So
Yeah, with the babies, definitely.
Yeah. So, well, thanks so much for coming on. I
for
know you got to get to Sedona. She's got to leave to go do a work thing. So, anyways, thanks for joining us, everybody, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you.